So apologies for the noise, but it's absolutely lashing out, so that's going to cause us some problems. We've now got the body completely stripped. Everything's off it. Ferrules out of the back, the neck plate. We took off all our hardware, all our electronics are out in that. So now begins the process. We're going to strip off the current paint job. We just spent the last while photographing absolutely everything, all these little knocks and bumps and various different parts where the paint has come off and all the little dings. And as I said, we've got some photographs from Pete as well of how the guitar looked back in ¡77 that he wants it to be restored to. So what we're going to do now is we've got various scrapers, razor blades. We're going to be using sandpaper and that. I'm just going to slowly strip the paint back off this and get the guitar back down to bare wood. We're not going to use anything too aggressive. We're not going to use anything chemical or any electric sanders or anything like that, because we just don't want to go too far or change any shapes or, you know, cause any damage more than we need to. So as I said, just going to use scrapers and stuff. You can see, just starting to very lightly strip off this paint. Again, we don't know how many layers were put down, or you know what kind of lacquer was put on top, if there was any lacquer put on top, or what type of paint was used on the primer base or anything. So that, as I said, we'll just take it nice and slowly and just start to strip off bits and pieces. So just bringing it in close to that little bit of scraping we've done so far, and you can see we're through the red paint, we're through the primer, and we're down to bare wood. So I don't think it's going to be too difficult to strip the paint off. It'll just be time consuming, and just having to be careful around all our curves and stuff that we don't take out any pieces of wood rather than paint. So we'll just get stuck into it, and hopefully over the next couple of days we'll get it all the way down to bare wood. So we're a little while in, and you can see we're down to bare wood here, and underneath all that paint was this absolutely lovely ash body. The two pieces of ash, but it is really nice. So when we have the paint fully off and we do the sunburst on this, this is going to look absolutely gorgeous, and then we're going to cover it all in white paint. So paint is coming off not too badly. You can just make out there, you can see the red paint, then you've got the grey primer underneath, and there's also beneath that there's like a sealer coat or something like that that went on to protect the wood before the paint went on. So it's all coming off handily enough, and we'll just keep going until we're back to a completely bare body. So that's the back all stripped off, and the front done as well. We still have around the sides to do, but it's an absolutely stunning piece of ash that makes up this guitar. It really is. So as I said, when we sunburst it, it's going to look fantastic, and then we'll spray over with white. So we'll just get on now, do the sides. We scraped all this paint off, but we're going to come back as well with a random orbit sander with a very light grit and just smooth out everything and just get the wood to come alive before we start adding our stain.